coached his little league. I taught him how to drive. I never thought I'd spend my nights just praying he's alive. It started with the pills, then moved to something worse, and every dollar that I gave him made the whole thing more perverse. We did the intervention with the family in the room. He looked right through us like we were furniture and left too soon. 6 rehabs couldn't hold him, no counselor could reach him. Every doctor shook their head and said, "Sir, we cannot fix this." And I stood there as his father with absolutely nothing left. Every human hand that tried came back empty every time. Every expert shook their head and said some battles can't be won. I was down to nothing left, just a prayer and a father's love, when God said, "You are not done yet. We are not done yet. With man, this is impossible." I have heard that more times than I can say. With man, this is impossible. But God didn't ask for man's opinion anyway. He spoke the world from nothing. He parted the deepest sea. With man, this is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible for me. I kept the light on by the door for 7 years. Kept his room the way he left it. Kept believing through the tears. I prayed the same prayer, kneeling on the same cold floor. Some nights I had the words, and some nights I had nothing more. And just his name I laid before a God who promised me that what was lost could still be found, what's broken could be free. I didn't have the faith of mountains, some days just a mustard seed, but I held on to the only one who still believed with me. It wasn't the intervention, it wasn't the counselor's plan, it wasn't anything that I could manufacture with my hands. It was a God who never stopped pursuing what was his, who reached into the impossible and brought my son back home. Brought my son back home. With man, this is impossible. I have heard that more times than I can say. With man, this is impossible. But God didn't ask for man's opinion anyway. He spoke the world from nothing. He parted the deepest sea. With man, this is impossible. But nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible for me. The phone rang on a Tuesday. I almost didn't answer. A voice I hadn't heard in years said, "Daddy, I am done. I'm standing at a crossroads, and I don't know how I got here, but something told me I should call and ask you to come." I drove 3 hours through the night with tears across my face. Walked into a room and held the sun I thought I'd lost. And everything the counselor said was permanently broken was standing right in front of me, and God had paid the cost. So if you are still waiting, if the years keep passing by, if you are down to nothing but a name you cry at night, don't you dare stop praying, don't you dare give up that pew. The same God who brought mine home is not finished yet with you. He's not finished yet with you. With man this is impossible. I have heard that more times than I can say. With man this is impossible, but God didn't ask for man's opinion anyway. He spoke the world from nothing. He parted the deepest sea. With man this is impossible, but nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible with God. Nothing is impossible for me. Oh, maybe you have driven past every place you think they might be. Maybe you have called the number that goes straight to voicemail every time. Maybe you have sat across from another counselor with nothing new to say. Maybe you have watched another rehab come and go without a change. Maybe tonight you are sitting in his bedroom with the door closed, holding something small of his just to feel close to where he is. And the only prayer you have left is just his name, just his name. That name in your mouth is enough for the God who sees exactly where your child is right now. Tonight, he has not lost them. He's not confused. He's not surprised. He is not finished. And he says, keep the light.